Hi, and welcome back again to another airsoft review slash loadout video of my Condor RC6 chest rig. So what I'm going to going through today is my particular loadout that I have here on this chest rig, and some of the versatile options that you could use with this chest rig, and my review of it somewhat, since I've been using it for a little bit. So as you can see here, this is the RC6 chest rig by Condor, as previously stated. What you get with this vest, it's pretty standard. So what you're going to get is a 6 mag integrated chest rig that carries 6 AR or AK magazines, and then you get a X style harness in the back here. But as you can see here, I went and upgraded this, and then I got the Hydro harness that Condor also sells in the coyote brown color to match the chest rig. So to give it just a little more padding, and also have the hydration component as well whenever you're out there playing airsoft. It's very important to have water with you at all times, especially since it's getting summer out. Temperatures definitely getting warmer, humidity's getting higher, and people are need to be drinking water, especially when you're out playing airsoft or out really doing anything. So, like I said previously, this is a the chest rig itself comes with 6 mag pockets right here in the front. So the chest rig itself is really close to your chest, so that's a really good thing. But it does have some MOLLE real estate here on the front, as you can see here. That's some visible MOLLE real estate. The MOLLE real estate, it's a 3 rows by 14. So it's 3 rows by 14. So you can put a lot of pouches on here. If you wanted to load it up, you could put some more AR mags up here in the front. Basically just load it out and put like carry 24 mags if you were like so prone to do so. So what I decided to carry with this particular loadout is 2 pistol mags directly in the front here. These are also made by Condor. 2 pistol mags in the front. I carry 1 pistol style speed loader up here in the front for speed reloads on the games during a game. Or if I decide to run a pistol, I could run it inline on the chest rig itself, and I could run these as 2 pistol mags. And then most of you are wondering, what are these 2 pouches here on the sides of the chest rig? These are 2 100th round saw pouches that are in the coyote brown, that are from Amazon, that I purchased off Amazon Pro. So they're from the coyote brown color. They're 100 round saw drum pouches, so they have a little bit of plastic sewn in on each side of the pouch here to keep it nice and stiff. So what I like to keep in these pouches, I like to keep my dead rag in here to call my hits. So I keep that thing in there. I keep a little boo-boo kit. This has band-aids, some moleskin, blister pads, some gauze, just for little cuts and scrapes while you're playing out there, so you're able to you know, shoot yourself if need be, if you get a cut or a scrape or something like that, and then you can still keep on playing. I keep that in a watertight or semi-watertight hot beverage bag from an MRE. Just kind of repurposed that from one of my MREs, and took that and just made a little impromptu boo-boo kit. And then that's there's nothing else in this one. On the other side here, I just kept my battery in here because I take it out after every single game. That's what you should do. Definitely keep it outside of your weapon if you're not playing. And then I keep chem lights or chem sticks, whatever you want to call them. These are the 6-hour chem lights in green and yellow. That is used for, say, if you're clearing a room in an urban op or something like that, and your team has a specific SOP for rooms cleared, or certain teams, stuff like that. You can designate corners of a patrol base, this, that, and the other thing. You can use the chem sticks for it. They're pretty practical things to carry, and they're pretty inexpensive. I have a field note for I just carried a field note because I threw it in there because my right rein is kind of getting a little full of stuff here. But I also carry a right rein inside my chest rig itself for taking notes or doing whatever have you. Or say if you meet some really cool guy, or meet some friends at the airsoft field, you want to take down their number, but your phone's dead or you don't have your phone if it's in your vehicle because you're worried about getting damaged, you can just write down their phone number, their name, and something to remember them by, like what kind of weapon they used, and then you can put that in your phone later. Just so you can make contacts when you're going out to the field, especially you know, if you're going out for the first time or what have you, you don't really know a lot of people. It's always good to you know, be sociable and then also take down information and meet some people along the way. So going into the chest rig some more, like I said, it has 6 integrated mag pockets. I think I've said that like 4 times this video. And then on the side here of the chest rig, it has these elastic bungee retention. You could throw a C7 tourniquet in there, a Cat 7 tourniquet, or a soft T wide. You could throw tourniquets in there, or you could throw some more chem lights, so you could throw really whatever you want. You could stuff some pair of gloves or some gauze or a easy bandage in there. You can really do whatever you want. But so with this chest rig, it has the 6 mag pockets. This is a large high cap magazine right here. As you can see, it's still pretty full. And then these are the mid caps. They carry. I have 5 mid caps in this chest rig right now, and 1 high cap. And then some people are asking, well, what if I do some real steel stuff? That's a good question because you know, I do some real steel shooting as well. Here is a real steel AR-15 magazine. As you can see here, just a USGI magazine. See, if you fit this in here, it does fit in the mag pocket. And then also on top of that, you have, this is a PMag for an AK-47 7.62 by 39 real steel magazine. And that does fit as well in this chest rig here. So you can run AK in this chest rig. But some people are wondering, well, why are the bungees a little stretched out? That is because if you run AKs, they will stretch the bungees out in the back. If you're okay with that, then you'll be fine running this kind of stuff, or AK mags, in your Condor chest rig. So going on to the Condor, the chest rig itself some more, it has these large 1-inch buckles, or 1.5-inch buckles on the front half here. So with this, you can't really integrate it into a plate carrier if you decided to, you know, something like a Mayflower, like a Haley. You know, it's kind of hard to do that because it is so large. I mean, I guess if you wanted to, you could cut this off and try to sew it into a chest rig or a plate carrier to try to integrate it. But I mean, this is kind of like a standalone unit if you don't want to go out and just buy a plate carrier and then buy all the mag pouches for that, when you can just go buy this chest rig and then just go out and play. It's got this large 1.5-inch buckle in the front here, on both sides obviously, and then on the other half, on the side of the chest rig, it has these Swizzy clips that rotate and contour with your body when you're moving. They are pretty comfortable, especially when you're moving, grooving, and running around. This past weekend I was out playing airsoft again, and you know, this is very comfortable to use, and it doesn't bind, say, as a fixed clip, kind of like this waist strap here. So this is obviously, it can be clipped in, clipped out, and then so that's for the one side retention, kind of that goes underneath your armpit, and then this is the waist strap right here. This waist strap is the same size buckle as it is for the top half. This just goes around your waist when it's secured. So I'm going to detach the hydro harness from the plate carrier right now, and then talk about some more features of the plate carrier, of the chest rig itself. So I'm going to detach this from the hydro harness. We'll talk about that in a second. So, onto the back of the chest rig here. It has a mesh integrated pocket where you can keep documents or anything like that, where you can keep some snacks. You know, you can do anything like that. You can do all kinds of things with that. Going into the chest rig itself, it has a Velcro pocket that is Velcro enclosed that you can keep other pens, pencils, magazines if you wanted to. And it does have about a 3x8 piece of Velcro on the front half here, on the back half of this chest rig, right in there. I'm not sure if the camera can see that. So there is that. So you could run some Velcro mag holders, and if you wanted to put some more mags in there, or what you could do is with that is that you could take a sidearm like you see here with this SIG P226, just to show you that it's empty here, but it is an airsoft gun with the orange tip, but always safe. So you could run it as an inline chest holster. Take that. You can purchase like a Condor makes a Velcro inline chest holder with a bungee strap. You could also take a G-code incog holster and just put some Velcro tape on the one side of the G-code, clip it in here, and then sandwich that pistol into the chest rig itself, and now you have an inline pistol in the holster, something like that. Obviously I don't have that at this moment. You could run that and then put a pistol inline, and then you could throw this in a bag. If you had a truck gun, you could throw this chest rig in there and use that. So then you have your pistol, you have your main weapon with 6 mags up front. You got some utility pouches that you can use. One is a dump pouch and one is an IFAC if you decided to do so, and have 2 pistol mags up front, one in the gun. I mean, you're pretty set for just a game of airsoft, and or say like if you had to were in a survival situation where you had to get to your vehicle and your your personal weapon or whatever have you, urban unrest, if you decided to have that kind of situation, you could have this tucked away in a bag somewhere, or even next to your bed or something like that for bump in the night kind of situations. So that's just one option that you could do there with the Condor chest rig. There are 2 strips of MOLLE here on either side, but I don't know what you would actually attach here. You cannot attach a dangler pouch to this. It's kind of like one of the only downsides to this pouch, to this chest rig. But it does have drainage holes in the bottom here to alleviate any dirt or water that gets into the chest rig. And all in all, it's pretty light. I mean, it's made out of 500 denier Condor, so it is pretty tough. Obviously, it's not top-of-the-line gear, but if you are a baller on a budget, and you're trying to have that thought vaccine, this is a pretty good way to go about it for this Condor chest rig. I mean, if you're just a pew-pewer doing some airsoft BB work shit, I mean, this is like perfect. This is like all you really need to just start playing. You don't need to be worried about getting any high-speed cool guy shit. Like this is it. Like this is, if you wanted to do, like, this is what you should get, in my opinion. So an upgrade that you can do is the hydro harness. Okay, this hydro harness is made by Condor, obviously, and it's in their coyote brown color. So it has the male portion of the buckle that it indocks into the chest rig, and it has the swivel clips on each side, and this is the waist strap from the chest rig. The waist strap from the chest rig is used to loop back through the back half of the hydro harness in this mesh pocket that slides through the entire side, so you're able to in-dock the waist strap into the chest rig. So what happens is you get the chest rig, comes with an X-style harness, X-strap harness that is directly on that chest rig. What you can do is then purchase this Hydro harness, which is an upgrade, which has some nice foam padding on the side here to carry water with you at the same time. It doesn't give you a waist strap, but everything else in-docks into that chest rig. So it's a nice upgrade to have if you're going to do it, which I would highly suggest. If you're going to purchase the chest rig, purchase the Hydro harness. When I purchased the Hydro harness, it does not come with a bladder. So I just went and took my Camelback bladder that I have in my issued ACU Camelback, and I just pop that in there. I mean, but you can purchase like a source bladder, or even they have Condor bladders if you wanted to do that. Or you could run to Walmart and get just a regular Hydro bladder for that. This Hydro harness holds 2.5 liter bladder, so it can hold quite a bit of water if you decided to do so. So coming on the back half here of the Hydro harness, let's just start from bottom up, I guess, per se. So it has a 4-column by 4-row MOLLE section on the back here if you decided to put another utility pouch or some buddy mags or some buddy frags or what have you. You can attach it to the back here. So that's pretty important if you're playing in a team setting or in a mil-sim setting or what have you. So you can attach those on the back here. So you do have coming up off the Hydro harness, you have a you probably have a 2-inch by 4-inch or 2-inch by 3-inch piece of loop Velcro. You can attach personal identifiers and flags or what have you. Right now I have a Star Wars PVC patch from Amazon that I purchased on here just to throw on because you know, I'm not that cool and I don't have cool guy patches. So there's that. But you can literally throw whatever you want on there. So with the Hydro harness, the way the bladder actually secures into the Hydro harness, it has 2 Velcro pull tabs on the side here and a Velcro section to secure the bottom half of the flap that secures the Hydro harness, the bladder in the Hydro harness. So as you can see here, obviously I have a ACU issued Camelback from the Army that was given to me, so I just threw that in here because I didn't have an extra bladder laying around. But what you do have in here are retention straps in the top of the bladder itself. You can see that right there. That those little tabs of nylon with the hook and loop on it, that is for you to hang your bladder in, so it doesn't sag to the bottom of your Hydro harness, and then it's really hard for you to drink water out of it. So that's what that's for you to hang your Hydro bladder from it. So obviously, as you can see here, it has the Velcro, it has the 2 zipper sides, and then it has the Velcro closer on the bottom and a little pull tab for you to pull it up and refill the bladder when needed. So coming up, they have a 2 Velcro side hydration tube hose exit, if you want to call it that, just for which way you want to route your tube from your Hydro harness, to the left or the right. I decided to run it to the left. For my personal, because I'm a right-handed shooter, I don't like having tubes and stuff on the right-hand side. So this cinches down on the Hydro tube itself and then secures it to the top of the Hydro harness. And then the Hydro harness has routing hook and loop tabs for you to secure the Hydro harness tube for the bladder itself, to actually secure it and make sure it's not flapping around, hit you in the face like a big wet noodle when you're running around playing airsoft. So coming down to the front, I missed one thing. And it also has a drag handle if you wanted to have this. So it has a soft, plush, not loop Velcro, but it's a soft, plush drag handle that you can in-dock into this 1" by 1" Velcro tab that if you wanted to pull it, your buddy just comes up and pulls it out. So it can be stowed away and kept close like this. So then, coming on to the front half of the hydro harness here, you have some more MOLLE webbing and a D-ring if you wanted to hook on some grenade spoons or whatever, or route something through there or clip something onto that. On the left side, or on the right side of the hydro harness, it has a loop MOLLE field for you to put on identifiers, blood types, or allergens if you wanted to do so, or you could route other things through this MOLLE webbing. So, and then it has the air mesh underside for underneath the hydro harness on both sides, obviously, as you can see here, for it to better cushion your body and to allow air in. And then for that, it obviously comes down to the clips that we talked about previously that in-dock into the chest rig. So, this is the hydro harness by Condor in the Coyote Brown section colorway. So, as you can see here, there is a lot of room for adjustment. I have this thing cinched down pretty much as tight as it can go. For a chest rig, you do want to run it pretty much as close as you can onto your pecs and as centered as you can on your body, because that is the best way for you to run a chest rig, and is the best fit way for you to reload your magazines instead of around your belly, because it's called a chest rig, not a belly rig. So let me just clip this thing up here for you guys. So there, like I was talking about, there is a lot of room for adjustment on this chest rig itself. I have it cinched down pretty tight just for my frame. But, I mean, if you were a larger guy or a skinnier guy, you could get this thing to fit you. That's a pretty good thing about the Condor gear. It is one size fits most, in my opinion. So, this was my loadout / review of the Condor RC6 chest rig. Overall, it's a pretty good chest rig. I highly recommend it to new players / intermediate players who are looking to get a good, reasonably priced chest rig whenever it comes to airsoft or even real still shooting if you didn't want to go for the expensive route. I mean, it works for me for the time being, but obviously this is just a starting point, and then eventually I'm going to be upgrading my gear as the time goes on, and once I save a little bit more, the narrow, that's really what it comes down to, is the narrow. This is the right price for the money for a person who is just getting into the airsoft game. So, this is my loadout / review of the RC6 chest rig by Condor and the hydro harness. Like always, please like, comment, and subscribe down in the comment section below. Please give that thumbs up button a click on this video so I know what you guys like and what you guys don't like when I put stuff up on my channel. Please, if you guys are interested in this chest rig or purchasing any of these items, I'll place a link in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day. Keep on keeping on, and play some awesome airsoft. Don't forget, call your hits. Have a good day.